Hello. Welcome to my stream, the late night talks with romantic developer. It's our 76th part, and it's meant that today is the quarter of at least 152 days. Why 152 days? Yeah, I told about that on my initial streams, but basically because it's how many days of consecutive streams did my wife. She was, and the streams were also quite wide, but they with actually very distinct topic every day. It was around women's health, nutritionology, some women practice, exercises, etc., all around how to keep your body in shape or how to lose some weight and so on and so on. And it was pretty successful. My wife herself lost, I wouldn't tell you, but at least 10 will be in that mostly 6 months. Yes, and she made her streams for 152 days. And I said, okay, it should be probably easy. It should be easy. But she said me, okay, you should try and see how easy it is actually or not. And yeah, after that, when we talked about something like that again, she said, why wouldn't you start today? And I started. And here I am, 76 streams later. I understand a lot about complexities of streaming, about complexities of urge yourself to do something, complexities of talking about some good topics, talk about that interestingly, and make the audience find that information helpful. So after all of that, I decided, okay, I'll try to make shorter video, which I'm still planning to do, on different topics we have discussed or I covered on the streams, and I'll try to do different things on that stream. Right now, I'm tend to discuss some of my reflections after the day, talk about something from not my developer life, but rather my life as a father, as a husband, as a person in this huge, crazy world, a person who tries to understand some processes and what are beneath them, and the person who don't try to say there are white and black and this is good, this is bad. Hopefully no one. Oh, but if you look the media, they tend to say, hey, there are only good and bad things, and we'll tell you what is bad, what is good. So no, not the world doesn't behave like that. We all are people, people of different nationalities, different religion, different different history of our families, etc. But there are a lot of things which unite us together as a race, as a humanity, and those things are, we all want to be happy. We all want to be happy as a kids, love our parents. We as adults or young adults want to find our second half, and unite in a happy family, and find our love in our partner, love in our work which we are doing, love in our environment with whom we communicate, love in the nature, nature is always lovely, but sometimes it requires some time to find it. And normally, all the humans want these simple things. They want to live a happy life, full of emotions, full of some life lessons, and they don't want to normally to kill, to die, to do someone hurts and hurt himself and so on. I don't tell that after a time when people broke, they live with different ideals, but if they live in ideal world, and maybe in the even most complex times, they always will remember some light, some warm memories, and they probably will not be connected with killing someone or hurting someone, and they will be around some love. Yes. So of course it's very sad when people choose to solve their conflicts with force instead of trying do it more intelligently. In era of artificial intelligence, of course we are not yet at actual artificial intelligence, but the tools we are using right now, like LLM, and we talk about LLM a lot in the channel, they are so intelligent, and I feel that they are much more intelligent than other human, mostly because they gather overall intelligence and just apply some rules to answer some questions, and they just answering these questions want to be good. So that's why we feel that they're intelligent, because yeah, there are a lot of things how make that LLMs not work effectively, but work humanly effectively, which means that human life should be on the first place and then effectiveness on the second, because of course in terms of raw effectiveness, of course human life not the biggest factor. Okay, so even in that era, when we are so close to go outside of our earth or very deep inside it, we are moving forward with our knowledge into very small particles from which everything is consist. We are finding some rules or formulas of the universe around us in multiple, and understanding multiple fields which surrounding us. And in that era, when we create more and more sophisticated devices, we still, like many thousand years ago, trying to solve all our conflicts by force, and more, we even have conflicts, and it's not so logical for us humans to have such conflicts, because our intelligence should allow us to see that in many places there are no conflict at all. Okay, so it's about 9 minutes already while I'm telling you about my stream and what is today I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating my half pass of the streams. So hopefully after the next 76 days, I will understand even more and will not stop and continue, maybe in some different form, but form with which make me feel good and energized. So far, there are some days when it's really hard for me to start the streams, And also I think the next week would be also tricky because I will be not at home. And whenever I'm not at home, I have very huge problems with my streams because I don't have a lot of subscribers. I couldn't do mobile streaming. And when you do streaming not from mobile but from some software, all the internet issues, you gather them into the basket, and all the computer issues, internet issues, and so on. So yeah, even I am a developer. Um, I struggle a lot from the streaming, and now I changed my mind about that streaming is simple thing, even technically. Okay, so yeah, I always trying to put something into my hands. It's really hard for me to talking without anything. I have multiple ducks. Hello. Oh, hello. Uh, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to be duck friendly. And what if I do like that? I don't know. Okay, looks like my camera. Oh, now it's working. See, looks like my camera is set up to do kind of facial recognition. And yeah, my duck doesn't fall under that category. So sorry for that. Yeah, as well I have some internet issues, but they're not as huge as we've seen. So hopefully you don't see any issues. If you came into the chat and joined the chat, please say hi, and I will try to respond to you because the stream delay is really small. So let's say hi to anyone who will join. And I think we could continue. So let's switch our screen and let's try to connect to my notebook. Cool, my notebook is not sleeping. So that's this notebook, small one, which I've used to stream when I were on different place on the work. And it's basically not powerful, but good for streaming. And now I'm trying to execute here full model locally. And the model is, so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to download some video, mostly from YouTube. Then I try to transcribe it locally with Whisper. And then I trying to execute some OpenAI scripts completion just to get answers to some questions about that video transcript and save the results into some files. So it's basically very simple things of what I want to create. Actually, I have it, what I want to improve. And right now I decided to make something very simple, which could be executed locally on local computer. Can I close it, unpin? Cool. Okay, so what we have? We have our notebook. It's not notebook, it's not Notepad, I'm sorry. And let's switch to D. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, looks like I forgot how to switch projects. CD, what we have. So we have configurations and videos, CD videos, dear, and in videos we have that romantic developer, CD romantic developer, dear, and here we have, so let me try to make it slightly bigger. Okay, someone switched off our secadora, our drying machine. It's complaining about something. So you see, we try to execute Whisper on the some file, on some MP3 file, which we downloaded from from YouTube. It was my third stream. It was very short because I streaming while driving, and at some point I lost my micro, so I just cut the stream and have short video. So, and let's review what we have here. Let's just go to the disk D. Let's go to our projects and to local sync and see what we have. So basically it's created several files. It's created files like, come on, we need to open it, Notepad++, like CRT, which basically titles, subtitles, brief check. So it's something about LLM, something about driving in Ukraine versus United States, and where I'm driving right now. Cool. So, and TXT, basically it's the same thing, but in TXT, we just remove all the time components. And TSV, VTT, it's basically the similar thing like SRT, it's just slightly different format. So I'll close this, and TSV, let's see what is TSV as well. Okay, it's also similar format for like subtitles. Normally I use CRT, it's pretty self-descriptive. So it has numbers of text, and it says from where to where it's going on, and some text part. So the next thing which we want to execute was, and most of that thing done by download, which download and put it into some folder. Yeah, and we don't have any history. What we've done, we executed Whisper before, and we specify the file to process and where to put the results. And what I want to do right now, I just want to execute Whisper and model large version 3, because I want to download that model while we do some other exercises. Okay, model is good, but it doesn't have some arguments required. So let's try to put it some audio file, and it would be raw Mantic developer drive MP3. Oh, come on. I clicked something. So let's, yeah, again, specify model, and call it large version 3. It's basically the best model available for the Whisper. Especially it's good with multiple languages in one audio file, and it's also very good with just different languages, because small default model not good at all for. So that thing, it will try to transcribe the same file again, but first thing, it downloads a large model. It's, as again I'm reminding, it's completely free of charge. So yeah, just try to, you can try and download it yourself. For some reason it says it will download it pretty long time. Maybe it will increase the speed. Let's see. So now we just want to make our configuration, and oh, it's created txt. Okay, anyway, let's go to the title, and I should have something. Oh no, I don't want it here, I want it here. Okay, and I need Okay, I need my profile. We already created some profiles before for a Mantic developer, which we tried with LLM model inside Azure Studio, and as well which tried in OpenAI chat, like public chat. Oh, I see some drops. Is it because I'm downloading the model? Come on. I don't see my mouse. Please. Okay. It says different things, you see? It says it will download like or 50 minutes or 20 minutes or even like 12 sometimes. So yeah, it's downloading it long. Okay, but anyway, let's try to prepare the title. Using the text from the transcript of YouTube video in the format of plain text of the transcript, please create a captivating and attractive title for this YouTube video platform. It's about stream information, which I'm going to do. It's about some recommendation how should title looks like, and we're asking to provide at least 10 options. So let's save it. Let's go to description. And for description, it would be more interesting. We need to, for description, we need to also build video sections or chapters. Conclude the description. Okay, so it's our description. So we say using the key points and text from YouTube stream video that I will submit, create a captivating and engaging description. It's about myself, that stream information. Description requirements, engagement summary, start with personalized attending grabbing, video sections, create computer is slow, sorry. Create video section which starts from start of video, and then it would be format in format something like that. Okay, time codes, then we want SEO optimization into the description, call to action. Again, it's something I've built with you on some of previous stream, that all the prompt. It's pretty good. So it's some of the generic description, and I'll add here that thing. So it's description. It's what we'll send as system instructions to generate description. Keywords. Keywords, it's also a simple thing. We'll add the keywords and probably that it. We have several other ideas, but let's start just with something. So again, we just insert creating keywords in some format which could be easily inserted into the YouTube description at YouTube page. So yeah, looks like I have some issues with internet connection. I'm very sorry, but I cannot help with that right now. Okay, what is our large model? Large model is already 16% done, but we actually don't need right now. Probably I need to do it. earlier or later, but later in a few hours I need, not in a few, but like in less than half of day I need to leave, and hopefully the next week I will spend on some ship. So yes, okay, let's see what LLM configuration will look like. We will use what our ChatGPT told us before. So it's proposed how we can build all of this thing. Some of that works, some of that didn't work, and some of that we haven't checked yet. But we just provided some idea of what we write, what we want, and it's proposed some scripts, and it should have some examples of LLM config. So let's read that, and let's put LLM config so it wouldn't be empty. And now let's just go to ChatGPT. It's my free version of ChatGPT. So you see it doesn't have any upgrade or something. And what I want to go to, probably click here, my GPT's settings. Hello. Maybe, you know what, while it's doing some downloading, maybe it's using a lot of resources. Let's try here. It's the same profile for romantic developer. Is it my internet? Probably yes. Hi, dear viewers. If you want, just say hi, and maybe say from where are you, and we can slightly talk maybe on some questions you have, or just exchange greetings and maybe share different points on something, like on developer life, or maybe if you're not developer, on how father should behave, or husband, and so on and so on. So we come to ChatGPT, but I actually want to go to not here. I want, is it possible to go to ChatGPT? Okay, we need to go to openai.com. It's where we should start. Yeah, we already reviewed slightly about O1 model, products, and we look for API. Maybe we need to look not only for API login, but also for documentation. And let's review once again what we have for the task. We have the code which will execute Python code, and Python code will import OpenAI and will assign key. It will read prompt. It will provide prompt, and prompt is something we basically take in prompt Python C code as file echo pause explanation, running the batch file, my script. tokens, set prompt file, prompt name, tokens, config LLM do set, OpenAI. Okay, probably we need with open video folder prompt name txt sf write response choices text. The only thing which is lack here is prompt. Prompt as variable. Per whisper instruction, config folder whisper instruction whisper. It's not running prompts. Config folder prompts do prompt file, prompt name, tokens. So yeah, looks like prompt is actually missed. Okay, anyway, we need open a API key for sure. So let's review how we could get it. Maybe I could use it on my, I could use it on one of my so I have paid subscription for my personal use of OpenAI. Probably I could use it. But let's review how to do that. So OpenAI platform concepts overview, quick start. Let's go quick start. Create and export API key. Create the API key in the dashboard here, which you'll use securely to access API. Store in safe location, like another text file on your computer. Once you generate API key, export it as an environment variable into your terminal. Make your first API request. Install. And let's see how to generate text in where it is. So it's in Python, it's in JavaScript. Probably we need Python. Okay, model name. Okay, let's review if we have model name here. Import OpenAI key, prompt. Oh, prompt, read. Here it is, response. Model. So, and model we took from model config file. No. Configurations. Come on. Model, please come here. Prompt file, prompt name, tokens, Python, read. And model should be defined slightly above. Whisper instructions we don't have. Video file language okay. Language no. Config choice center config folder whisper length. Okay, if defined, let's execute whisper. That we will miss. Running prompts, config folder prompts. Okay, read API key. Okay, and other LLM parameters for tokens in config folder do set CCC. So maybe it should be defined here. Yes. Interesting. Let's just try very quickly to execute it. Let's go here. Come on. Still 16%? Or just maybe it's still 16%. Okay. And we have download one bed. Let's just save as, no, save copy as, and let's call it LLM. And let's, okay. And echo, and, oh no. We want to open that file. Open LLM. Echo. What we have into LLM folder. Let's review it very quickly. LLM config. Model. But so it would be model. Does it work like that? 17. Maybe we should skip that. No, I want to skip you. You're doing it very long time. I'll do it after the stream. So projects LLM config folder. Okay, let's copy something more because we need to know some config folder. So it would be here, execute LLM prompt. Let's see, number 6. Echo. And let's come here. Oh. So what we have here? Select configuration, and for in configuration, do echo count, config count, configuration. Let's see if we have exactly folder with configurations. We have folder with name configurations. So let's just quickly fix here configurations. Enter your choice number, config folder, choice token. And do set C model. Probably it should work. Let's try once again. LLM. Why it's not executing it? LLM. Enter configuration number. So let's see. In configuration, we have folder romantic developer stream. Let's ask our free chat GPT. Let's say hi. It's already a day after we communicated with that. Doesn't display all the folders in configuration. related pass and doesn't. Okay, let's see the code and let's execute it. So, and what it says, let's make smaller. Let's, no. That one. Okay. The issue for loop expects a file to be parsed, but your code it's missing the correct syntax to read from a type. To echo off, select configuration, set count, loop through the configuration directories, ask for configuration selections, config choice, echo count, config count equals F. Okay, plus config choice. Okay, yeah, looks good. It should do that. LLM config not found. If it's found, that read it and output model variable. Looks good. Let's see if it could work. Also, echo off is also quite nice addition because it will not output everything, but just echo. Okay, now it looks better, you see? Not found in configurations, romantic developer stream. Let's see if not exist. Let's see if it's actually here. Romantic developer stream. Okay. Let's. So what we do, we just say replace, we call it txt. And here also let's, oh, come on. Now it looks better. It's not present. No. Okay. Let's see if it will work now. LLM 1. Cool. It's read that model. Nice. So we closer to the target where we want to be. Now we could read the model and try to execute it. Let's return and see how we could actually execute it. So OpenAI, ChatGPT AI. We want just API. So personal default projects looks good. Docs meet the models. Okay. Developer quick start. Generate API in dashboard here. Let's see. API keys. Oh, verify. 1. No, okay. So let me switch one thing just to verify my phone. I'm not ready to share it with public yet because oh, it's not valid number because I forget one number because I'm not ready to get some. I have enough calls right now. So give me a second. Okay. So you know what? I'll create mm, I'll create that into my own account because I used that number before, so it not provided me any free credits. And I say, okay, come on. So let me just generate API key and we will try from there. Okay. Give me a second. How many free keys, free requests do we have if you will use API? Who knows? I never used OpenAI API actually. It would be my first experience. Shouldn't cost a lot, of course. There are pricing. Basically, we could verify the pricing. Usage base. Okay. Default projects. Create secret key. Copy. Done. I won't be able to see that key anymore. So let's hopefully that I copy it. Okay, and model, it would be ChatGPT 4. And for tokens, I think we will set something big. Okay. So let's trying to switch back to what we have here. And let's see what we need to do to actually execute that thing. So we taking that thing, going here, looking for our LLM. And see prompts in txt, do set prompt file, prompt name, so let's go to our beautiful ChatGPT and say, hey, I have a code to execute prompts. I want to execute prompts by reading system instructions from the prompt file, and if in the prompt file we have text. I use, so let's see what is in the videos here. Okay, let's just say here, use transcribed file txt as a user input if in the prompt file name there is srt, use transcribed file srt as a user input after system prompt. Can you add this change? So let's try to not write a lot of code and ask ChatGPT to do what we need to do. Okay, it's describing what it does. Let's just copy, go here and replace it with what we have received. Probably we could remove echo off. I already have. Transcribed file. Let's, just for sake of simplicity, save that and save copy as a path maybe. So config folder prompts. Okay, do prompt file, prompt name, read, so we don't need that anymore. We already did that before. So prompt file, if it txt or if it's srt, it does that way. Okay, let's remove in transcribed file extension at all. So, and then we have open API key, prompt file user input system, prompt file content, user input read. Also read that file, prompt system plus user input, tra-ta-ta, response completion create, max tokens, video folder, prompt name, write response, process complete. We also need video folder. So set video folder. Is it created or use it? Let's see if it has any video folder. No, it doesn't have. So let's specify video folder as well. It would be we could write it right here, correct? So Okay, so let's try to execute it and see if it works. 1. Read was unexpected at the time. ChatGPT please help identify issue. My current code. Let's send my current code to the LLM as well. Let LLM work, correct? Let's LLM work. The error occurs because the batch scripting handles Python inline execution inside the loop. Especially the issue happens when variables prompt file are used inside Python code in the batch file. Two main problems. It doesn't have space. Okay, let's see if it will work, because actually just provide from number 4. Okay, let's go up to number 4. Model running. Okay, I don't see very huge difference here, but probably it's already here. Let's say looks like I inserted something multiple times. Let's see what I have here in the response. Oh, actually it's the full code. Okay, for some reason I haven't seen the beginning. Let's try once again. Read was unexpected at this time. So let's see where is the read going on. Running. Okay, transcribed video file. Config prompts in P, processing prompt. So even processing prompts doesn't show prompts. Config folder. Config folder should be good, because if you'll go to the projects, configurations, romantic prompts. So let's rename prompts while we're here. Description, we will provide its name like SRT, because it's actually require time component to create proper video chapters. It would be just txt, and title would be just would be just txt. Okay, let's call like that. Running. Do p file name if prompt file xp equals txt, no matching, system read. So set enable local delayed expansion. Before we close in Z. So let's see if it's actually model running prompts and read was unexpected at that time. So we haven't seen processing. So let's see what ChatGPT will reply. Seems issue stems from how batch file scripts handle, especially in passing values. Additionally, okay, inside loops. Okay, let's fix step by steps. Enable debugging. Delay expansion in loops. Batch variables into Python. Updated code with debugging. Let's use debugging mode. How it's proposed. Oh, save. Yes. No. So yeah, let's just try LLM 1. Oh, running prompts with LLM API video folder. It's fine. Read was unexpected at that time. Echo video folder. Output. So basically it's again saying that, yeah. So it's in Python, but we don't see anything before Python trying to execute. So pause, and then we say prompts in txt srt do check if prompt name contains processing. Pause. A lot of debugging, but will it actually help us? It's not what we want. Okay, let's open LLM config, LLM bot. Probably I just close it. LLM 1. Right now everything fine. Good video folder file. Read was unexpected at that time. For R in config folder prompts. issues possible with so let's try to use that scene here. Actually, it's very similar to what we have, but config folder prompts. It was easy to write a program rather than trying to execute batch file. The same issue. Code. Let's pass the code. Of course, LLM is better with smaller things, but even with larger, it could help us. So code, and then we need to probably provide cd configurations. Let's say also here is my folder structure. Okay, Python, nice. Okay, quotas and special characters in batch, Python command. Okay, solution, escape, escape, revisited code. So it's now even executing temporary Python script. Okay, nice. Maybe we just need to ask write Python, correct? Because it would be much more simpler. Much more simpler. Because batch file. Oh. So one. LLM. Let's see if we really use the same LLM. LLM. Edit. Let's also try to put something like that. Video folder, config folder, prompts. What if we type Python script? Echo, echo. I think it's something before, correct? Read variables. We have model, no. Running prompts. Video folder. Could be read. Error comes from I commented Python execution and still see the same error. So let's try to execute that before. Video folder, prompts, configurations, romantic web stream prompts. I don't know. Looks good. So one. Okay. Process any key to continue. Process complete. It means that it couldn't find any file in my prompts folder. Looks like couldn't find any files in my prompts folder. So config folder. Let's try verify it. Okay. Okay. LLM. One video folder, okay. Process complete. Video folder, then it exists. But no file exists in there, yes? How it's possible? So let's try to see config folder. So just we'll verify that everything looks fine. Video folder, config folder, configuration, romantic developer stream. Oh, we need config folder prompts. And prompts. What if I specify something like that? Let's see. Configuration, romantic developer stream prompts. Oh, looks good. Looks good. The same. Let's see what it shows us. Maybe it doesn't work. Looks good. Looks good. But still doesn't work. Oh, okay. Maybe we need to write just Python program. You know, it would be much simpler. I think, okay, batch file is the simpler thing. But you see, maybe not. Because the basic things like enumerating files in some folder, it's enumerating folders. Okay. It couldn't find any file. Let's try. Okay, we already used all our limits for use ChatGPT for free. Let's use maybe mini. Hi. This code doesn't return any file in prompts folder, but the folder path is correct and files are present. Okay, let's, yeah, I like it slightly more. Why? Because we add that extension, so we should see everything. Okay, process complete. How it's possible? Prompts, everything is nice, and config folder is nice. You know what? In configurations, Let's replace configurations with maybe longer path, like that. Okay, that one should do the full path. Okay. It could read file, it could find, okay, video folder, okay. Config file prompts. D projects, local configurations, romantic developer stream prompts. Let's check that folder. Let's check. Open prompts. It's the same folder. It's the same folder. Any other reason folder exists for sure, as well as files, but the code doesn't execute at all. Make sure you have enabled delay expansion, which is crucial when using set inside loops. Your scripts already includes, so it should be fine. And double check it's placed correctly at the start of your script. Set local, enable delay expansion. Set local, enable delay expansion. Looks like it using it, correct? What else? Folder path. Yes. Escape characters. Config folder prompts. Yes. Use a simple test. Set folder, set folder. So let's try to execute it as new file, okay? So let's go here, new file, save as, and call it LLM2, and choose a batch file, save. Let's LLM2 just to see test complete. No files found, but we have files prompt. So let's see properties. Files. Let's see at least one file, keywords txt. It's not hidden. It's not locked. It should be found. So let's say files are here, but code returns for push test folder, push D. We could do whatever it says. I mean, what's the problem except my time, correct? Okay. LM2. Oh, still 2. Oh, for some reason it's fine. It starts finding that. And what's changed? testing test folder 4p in do popd. Let's read about that pushd popd. Okay, conclusion. Let's read about pushd popd. Might help to change the current directory. Okay, pushd popd, it's changing directory to the directory, and yeah, cool, we did something. Okay, so let's go back to our LLM bot, and we have prompts, and let's just set that prompt file, prompt name, file extension. Okay, processing. And we need take test folder from here. Set test folder. Let's see if we did everything right. Config folder, prompts, test folder. Okay, let's try. So try slightly more. And LLM. 1. Okay. Description, keywords, title. Process complete. Read was unexpected. Okay. What we will do, popd will go after that loop. That thing will go here, processing file, like that. It's file extension. Okay, echo user input. Okay, pause. And still we don't execute actual Python. Let's make sure we don't execute. Echo maybe not sufficient. Okay. CLS. LLM 1. Any folder? Okay. I combined file together again and see the same issue as before. And let's I am okay to create Python file to execute LLM and as params read from batch or even execute everything in Python. Can you help? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a lot. So let's go here and let's create new file, save it as run LLM Python, save, cool. So it expects 1, 2, 3 config folder, transcribed file, video folder. Open, get open API key, globals. Okay, we will ask that question now. Update the batch file, configuration, token, call, process complete. Running the code. Okay. Let's go and update LLM. So the same code as before, transcribed file, video file. So it's just not fully customizable, but just execute and see if we could execute it actually. So it will be LLM 1. So running prompts, and it says system prompt read line 36. Let's quickly see what is 36 line. 36 prompt pass read, prompt pass, prompt file. Okay, ends with ends with prompt pass pam, prompt name split. Okay, let's just ask ChatGPT again, help us. Config. So let's see, it says that error you have seen indicates problems reading prompt file. Okay, so let's copy that file, and it says read file trying to apply UTF-8, which is good. Read main, pam pam pam, add more configurations. Cool. Let's replace it, and let's see OpenAI key config, load config folder, and where is our load config? Read file, load config, LLM config, and try read for line key value lint strip split equals. Okay, yeah, looks more or less good. And what is 150 max tokens? Let it make at least 2000. Okay, so let's try execute LLM 1 colon full prompt. So looks like much better. Max token, so it's reading from what we need. Okay, points from stream, I want will. We try to access OpenAI completion, but this no longer supporting OpenAI. See the README OpenAI for the API. Now we have this issue. Yeah, we just need to use different syntax. So not chat completion, not completion create, but chat completion create. So let's try just that part. Try that part. We have system prompt. Do we have it? Yes, and user input looks like also we have it. Okay. LLM 1. Error. You try to access open chat completion, but it's no longer support. Again, error. Can you look how to fix? So let's just see what it's need. Again, the same chat completion create. Chat completion create. Let's see. Chat completion create. What actually OpenAI said? It says OpenAI migrate. Oh, whoa, whoa. Windows is not supported. So let's open the discussion. Migrate guide with grid on Windows. We don't have grid, and we don't want to install WSL. So chat client completion create. Import something like that. No, it's not supported. I just want to use LLM. Expected is a model and prompt or model prompt and stream arguments to given. So when we have executing it model, so let's see. Can we maybe use that thing, Microsoft Copilot? Maybe it would be simpler. Okay. Can you fix the Python code so it supports latest model? Oh wow, where is that? Hi. Can I put something here? Okay. Can you help fix Python code to use latest OpenAI? It doesn't do what we need. Can you migrate this code in alignment? Python, OpenAI. Can't migrate my platform. Can you migrate for me? Moving companies. Yes. Okay, thank you, Copilot. Not good. Maybe we could ask our already out of free usage ChatGPT. Let's see. Sure. Load config main thread messages. Migrated code should use client. Client, OpenAI client. Nice. And what is client signature? Oh, let's try to use what it's proposed, but I had a feeling that it's out of compliance. Okay, error colon OpenAI object has no attribute chat completion. And what it says? Okay, it doesn't know about new OpenAI. It doesn't know. Okay, let's go very quickly to, you probably not on this computer, but here. And let's go to the docs. OpenAI client. So let's, I just copy that. Let's go back. So yeah, it's the problems with with chat GPT. Especially when it's don't know updated information. In full version of ChatGPT, it's possible to user content. And what is the difference? Let's remove max token. Response. Prompt name, output file, response choices. Okay. The model doesn't exist. I don't have access to it. ChatGPT for all. Model GPT for all. Okay, let me try to use that model GPT for all. I am updating it in the LLM config. I already showed it, so I need to replace my LLM configuration after the stream. But let's see. Error. The model GPT-4 doesn't exist. I don't have access to that. And why it's so? Meet the models. So we have our default project. We have our dashboard. we have our API keys, batch file and storage. So we don't need probably create any assistants as of now. Project, view user API keys, usage, file and storage, API reference. Let's search for models. dbt for OR. We are so close. I just want to execute that model. And we would be finishing that thing. So it looks like that I don't have so that looks like I don't have that models available. So I'm just looking at what I have here, and it shows all my limits. And so for my execution of the models, and you see, for some reason, yeah, I never use it, so I'll say for true, but looks like or maybe because I'm still not using paid account. Okay, let me try to use that model, GPT 3.5 Turbo. Let me try to use that model. And maybe we could have some result, and I'll find out how to use more expensive model. Maybe I need to switch to some paid plan. But, you know, sometimes even with some low models, you could get fantastic results. I even thought that maybe we can just use together with free Whisper on local machine, free LLM on local machine. It's Meta. And it also could be used. So if I'll try to use it once again, error calling. You exceed your current quota. Please check your plan and billing details for more information. Max token, max token. So, because I did a lot of requests, usage tires, API reference, settings, billings. So yes, it's happening. It's happening because I am on a free trial. So what we can do, we probably can do, and we'll used all the limit of our request per day. So if you just openai.com, if you just go here under romantic developer and let's create another key, products, products. Okay, let's go on that page. We already on romantic developers, API reference, playground dashboard, and we have API keys. Oh, and we couldn't use it because it's also, I used my phone number from different account, so it wouldn't be used. But okay, let's try to use it here. Anyway, I will regenerate it. But we are very close because I use it request for some time. So it's tried to receive, but yeah, you exceed your current quota. Products, API login. We will continue with Google. API. And which models do we have? Fine tuning tools, docs, limit, rate limits, free tire, usage limit, RPM, request per minute 3. GPT 3.5 turbo. And we use it 16K. Let's try to use Turbo. Let's try to use at least some result, because it will take a lot of time to install some models locally. Let's try to use Turbo, and it says you exceed your current quota. Please check your plan and billing details for more information. These errors, read. And what will happen if I use my on my dashboard and just try to use, okay, I already revoke the key. So I am creating new project on my other free account, create new secret key. Okay, copy. Let's go here. Let's replace that key. I know how quickly I could now regenerate them and remove previous. And yeah, adapt, everyone could use it because you see it's exceed your current quota. And right now, just to add my card, I need get up, go find my card and so on. So yeah, but I believe we are at the moment when we gather two parts together. We created batch files to download the video file, from YouTube and extract audio from it. We applied Whisper, which we installed locally, to transcribe the file. And we write a code which looks like working to execute LLM model from OpenAI company. We just need to not exceed the quota, free quota, and it's probably not too complex. I've just done multiple requests and probably exceeding it for requests per hour, or I don't know. Because yeah, while we development we did a lot of requests, and again, it's not an issue. I will add some payment details to my account, and we could use it and see how much it costs for one process and one video, and probably try different models from OpenAI community. But at least we are very close, and with that, once we need maybe another stream, and maybe it will be in a week when I will return to complete all that exercise, and I could share the code, my some branch, my prompts, and in some downloadable file instruction how to install everything on your local machine, on Windows machine. If you have Unix properly, you don't need that, because you should be better expert than me in installing all of that things. And after that, you just could type like LLM or download or process, and it will ask YouTube URL. You provide YouTube URL, and it will create everything for you. You just go drink coffee and return, and it will create files with keywords, with titles, with description, and you just go grab it, insert into a video, and you are done. And it will be executed fully locally. You could create as many configuration as you wish, and we try to make it beautifully usable and workable. But of course, if you have any questions and in any other fields, reach to me. I would be really glad to answer and talk on some other topics than development, or how development, or how logic developer way of thinking combines with other things in this world. Okay, sorry for some issues during the stream connected with network. Hopefully you are having a great time of your day, great evening, great night, or beautiful morning. And don't waste a lot of your energy on unneeded things like anger, like thinking too much about something you couldn't change. Be be optimistic, be professional, be kind, be wisdom, uh, give your warmth of your heart and your love to your loved ones, and try to resolve all the conflicts in very intelligent way. Okay, see you tomorrow. I don't have any idea if it will be possible or not. If not, I'll try to put something on my channel so to be online somehow for the next 7 days. Maybe it would be short videos which will upload. Maybe it will be community post. I don't know what I will be capable of. Or maybe it would be a full stream. Hopefully not so long. See you tomorrow.